Hello, fellow mystics. This love reading found you because something within you felt a quiet but persistent intuitive nudge to seek spiritual guidance about your love life. Maybe for some of you, you've even searched online for a reading that resonated, yet nothing quite aligned with your spirit. So if that's the case, then this love reading you are searching for has now found you through me. So welcome, fellow mystics, to this sacred energy healing space. In this love reading, we're going to ask your spirit team to reveal that one important piece of information you currently feel you need to know regarding your love life. And as I was tuning into the energy and frequency of this reading, before I started to record, I felt very strongly that your angelic guides and ancestral spirit guides wanted to come through for this session to guide you. And the intuitive message I received from them was simple but very powerful. They just told me, love is the answer. And I feel like with this statement, your spirit guides are trying to tell us that the fulfilling life you seek, if you are drawn to this reading, will come through you experiencing romantic love. So they want you to muster up all the courage and faith you can and continue holding your vision of the fairy tale love life you desire, because they want you to know that it is possible for you to manifest that fairy tale type of love life. And I feel like the reason they're bringing in this message so strongly to you is because they can feel right now you're almost about to give up. You don't know what else to do to manifest the love of your life into your life. You feel like you've done everything to attract your soulmate, but it's like nothing you do seems to work. You're either attracting unhealthy relationships or you're not attracting anyone at all. And so right now you're just clueless as to what else you need to do, and you're almost on the verge of just accepting to be on your own, you know? But your angels are coming through very strongly, and they're saying, while it's okay for you to, it's not a bad thing to want to be on your own. There's nothing wrong with living a life of solitude. But they're saying in this lifetime, you wanted to experience romantic love life, meaning you were destined to be with a romantic soulmate in this lifetime. And that is why they do not want you to give up on this journey, even though it's taken longer than you expected to manifest your person. They want you to muster up the courage and faith to continue holding on to that vision of the fairy tale type of love that you know deep down in your heart you want to manifest in this life and you are destined to experience in this lifetime. And so to sort of encourage you to keep going on, I feel like the reason they wanted me to record this reading is they want you to know a little bit more about your soulmate, because by knowing what's going on in their life right now, you may start feeling even more connected to them even before you meet them. And you may start even having energetic connections and communications in your dreams, okay? So this reading is sort of like an anchor, creating the bridge between, the energetic bridge between you and your soulmate before you meet. And from now on, after you watch this reading, you're going to start having dreams and even just signs in your waking life. And those signs and dreams are going to be from your soulmate, and they will be trying to communicate with you to tell you how they feel about you and how they are also trying to manifest you just like you are trying to manifest them. So if you give up right now, then you're also going to be making their journey towards you harder, because just as you have been trying to manifest them, they are also trying to manifest you, okay? So before we begin the card reading, I want you to just remember that my sessions are not mere glimpses into the future. My work is centered on transformation and empowerment rather than passive fortune telling. These sessions are soul activations designed to awaken the best version of yourself, because if you're living from the best version of yourself, then it becomes very easy for you to attract another high-level soulmate who's also living from the best version of themselves, and then your dynamic is going to be a power couple type of dynamic where you're both healed and the love you have for each other is unconditional and genuine. And my job is to just help you harmonize with the light frequencies that lead you to your most radiant expression, whether that is in love, career, family, or spirituality. So keep the information that vibrates with your truth and release anything that does not resonate. After all, this is a collective reading, so not every story will be your story. Just keep what resonates, leave the rest for the other person who resonates with it, okay? So, and trust that if the universe, if the cosmos, if your intuition has guided you to this soul activation and transmission about your love life, then there is a sacred key here right now waiting to raise your vibration and unlock a higher level of consciousness within you that will guide you to the fulfilling love life, romantic life you desire and you are destined to have in this lifetime. Okie dokie, mystics, let's begin. So I feel like we should start this session with finding out what love frequency does your spirit team want us to anchor in throughout this reading, so that you may be able to better integrate the guidance messages that come through in this session. What love frequency do they want you to anchor in during this reading and after this reading? Like maybe for the next 1 week, the theme that you should be focusing on when it comes to your love life. What frequency? Oh wow, flexibility. Okay, the number 19, and 9 and 1 net to a 10, and 10 nets to a 1. And I feel like this is the energy of the magician in the tarot deck, but also the number 19 is the energy of, is it the moon? No, the moon is 18. Oh, the sun. Okay, this is the sun card. Okay, so flexibility. This is the frequency they want you to embody when it comes to your love life. And I feel like the message coming through here is they want you to keep an open mind, okay? In the sense of, I feel like they're saying part of the reason some of you are feeling a little bit frustrated with how your love life is going is because you are so stuck in one way of how your love life is going to unfold. I feel like you've been trying to tell the universe how you're going to meet this person, when you're going to meet this person, who this person is going to look like, you know, and you're just being told, keep an open mind. Try not to micromanage the universe when it comes to manifesting this person. Stop focusing on the how you're going to manifest this person and just focus on the what, meaning focus on what you want, in the sense of feel the way you would feel if you already had this person in your life. That is your job right now. Just align yourself with the frequency of feeling the way you would feel if this person was already in your life. Keep an open mind and know that the universe already knows exactly what you need when it comes to your romantic life, and they're going to send you the right person. You do not need to tell the universe exactly how this person will look like, what is in his bank account or her bank account, what he looks like, what he dresses like, where he goes, you know. Don't focus on the small details. Focus on the bigger picture, which is, how do you want this person to make you feel when they enter your life? You focus on that and then allow the universe to handle everything else, including how and when you will meet this person, okay? If you anchor in this energy of focusing on feeling how you'd feel if this person was already in your life, then this frustration that you're currently feeling regarding your love life will dissipate. I feel like also some of you are feeling anxious because you think that the reason you haven't yet manifested this person in your life is because there's something you're not doing. And so you're sort of desperately trying to seek guidance in regards to, what do I need to do in order for me to attract the love of my life? And you're being told, relax, go with the flow, with this flexible energy over here. You're being told, I feel like with this flexible energy here, you're being told you are exactly where you need to be. And anything that you need to do in regard to attracting this person will flow towards you naturally. You do not need to force yourself to find the answers. These answers are just not going to naturally come to you because you guys are very intuitive. Remember I told you this 19 nets to a 1, and 19 is and the number 1 is likened to the magician energy, and the magician is very intuitive. He's one of the most intuitive people in the tarot deck after the Hierophant and the High Priestess. Okay? And they're saying you are a very powerful manifester. By you just feeling the way you would feel if this person was already in your life, you will be able to manifest them. Okay? So you stop worrying about whether you're doing the right thing or whether you haven't done everything that you need to do. You just focus on feeling how you'd feel if this person was in your life, and naturally you will be guided to the places, people that you need to talk to or that you need to visit in order for you to meet this person. A chain of synchronistic events is going to start occurring in your life that will guide you to the right place at the right time to meet this person. So stop worrying about what you need to do to meet this person or whether you're doing the right thing. That doesn't matter. Just be in the present moment. With the Sun card, with the 19 here representing the Sun energy in Tarot, the Sun card usually calls us to be in our present energy because it's the energy of the inner child. And the inner child is hardly ever focused on the past or the future. The inner child is a very free-spirited, is the free-spirited part of us that just goes with whatever is going on in their life at that moment. Okay? So the inner child is asking you to be in your present moment. Stop focusing on the past where you tried to manifest your person and things did not work out. And so because of how things failed in the past, you're thinking that right now, because things are not working out, probably it's because you're also doing the same mistakes you did in the past, and that is why things are not working out now. No, the past is the past and it is gone. And also stop focusing on the future too much about when you will meet this person, how you will meet this person. That is not your job. That is the job of the universe. All you need to focus on is the present moment, and in the present moment, focus on feeling the way you'd feel if this person was already in your life, because that feeling is what is going to manifest this person into your life. Okay? So this is the frequency that your guides want you to focus on and anchor in from now on when it comes to your love life. Be in the present moment and be open-minded. Stop micromanaging the universe and telling See, I had to even clear my throat when I got to that point of telling, because I feel like you're being told you're over-communicating with the universe. You're talking to the universe, telling the universe everything you want this person to look like or to do for you or to tell you when you meet them. But you're being told, if you're constantly asking the universe for things, at what point will the universe have time to go to the back of the store and get you what you want? Let's say if the universe was a shopkeeper and you're asking them to give you things, at what point will the shopkeeper be able to go to the back of the store and get you what you want? This is a time for you to just relax and go with the flow of life, okay? Because the flow is what is going to get you to your person, okay? It's not the requests that you're sending to the universe. It's you going with the flow of the present moment. That is what is going to move you to the person that is meant to be in your life. Are you seeing her body is just flowing towards the direction it needs to go? She's not controlling it. She's just putting her hands and saying, okay, fine, move me how I need to move, okay? So be in the present moment. Keep an open mind. You focus on the what and the feeling of already having what you want, and focus on being in the present moment and allow the rest and leave the rest to the universe to handle. I hope that is clear. So now let's move on to the next question, which is, what is this important information that you need to know right now about your love life, aside from what we've just talked about? Something very crucial that you need to know about your love life that you've been missing to see, but your spirit guides want to tell you this so that it may help you be more flexible, okay? Help you be more in the present moment. Help you be more in this energy of co-creating with the universe rather than trying to micromanage the universe when it comes to your love life. Something important that will allow you to continue holding on to your vision of being able to manifest this fairy tale type of love that you want to manifest, okay? What is this one important information? What is this one thing that spirit drew you to this reading to hear, other than what has just come through? The most important thing you needed to hear in this reading. What is it, spirit? Oh my God, This is the 10 of Cups. And I kid you not, guys, the 10 of Cups is a fairy tale type of love card. Like in a love reading, whenever I do a love reading for a client and the 10 of Cups comes up, if they had asked a question about their love life and this card comes up, you tell them, yep, you are going to have that fairy tale type of love that you deserve and that you're seeking. So the only thing you need to know, the most important thing you need to know, see, this is the happy family, children, you and your person, you know, and you're going to have a very emotionally fulfilling life with this person. So the most important thing that you need to know right now regarding your love life, if you are drawn to this reading, is exactly what I said at the beginning of this reading. You are capable of manifesting the fairy tale type of love that you've been dreaming of. It is possible. So continue holding this vision and continue learning how to feel the way you would feel if this person is already in your life. And feeling is not enough. Even eat what you'd eat if this person was already in your life. Speak the way you would speak if this person was already in your life. Talk the way you would talk if this person was already in your life. Okay, guys? Essentially become the person you would be if this person was already in your life. Okay? Because you acting as if this person is already in your life is what is going to help you manifest this person into your life. And like you've been told, you are a magician, with the number 1 coming through here. You are a magician. You are capable of manifesting this fairy tale type of love. And again, this is the 10 card, isn't it? And I told you the number 10 in numerology is normally reduced to the number 1. So again, we go back to the 1 energy of the Magician tarot card. Okay, so this is just your guys reiterating and telling you, you are capable of manifesting the fairy tale type of love that you've been dreaming about. You are a magician. You're a powerful manifester. So start using your intention and feelings to manifest this person into your life, and stop worrying about how this person is going to look like, where you're going to meet them, when you're going to meet them. Your intention, your feeling is what is going to bring this person into your life. Okay? Do you feel like you're carrying unresolved emotional baggage, but you do not know how to identify, heal, or release this emotional baggage? Then I highly suggest you watch this series on Gaia.com. It not only explains why trapped emotions can prevent you from attracting and holding on to healthy relationships, but how this emotional baggage can lead to physical pains in your body that diminish your quality of life and prevent you from manifesting more abundance. Now, what I really loved about this series is that it gives you 3 simple, practical techniques that you can begin doing now to identify whether you have a trapped emotion and how to release this emotion. I have tried these techniques on myself and I guarantee you they work. Once you learn these techniques, you won't even need tarot readings to tell you what you need to know about your love life. But don't take my word for it. Try them yourself. Just utilize my link in the description of this video to get yourself a 7-day free trial membership on Gaia.com so that you can watch this exclusive content on Gaia.com for free. Alternatively, you can utilize the QR code you see here on the screen to get yourself the 7-day free trial membership on Gaia.com. Don't miss this free opportunity Gaia.com is giving you to learn how to release emotional baggage that is preventing you from living your best life and preventing you from attracting and holding on to healthy relationships in your life. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Just utilize the link in the description of this video to get yourself the 7-day free trial membership. So now let's move on to what is going on with their life right now, right? Let's see. Let's take a peek into their life, because this is going to help you connect to their energy a little bit more. Because remember, I told you your guides want to tell you a little bit more about this person because they want to create that energetic connection between you so that you may even start talking to this person in your dreams, which will help you be more patient. Yeah, when you're already starting to talk to them in your dreams, then you'll not feel like you've been waiting for them for forever to manifest them in the physical world. Okay? And by the way, the strongest connection you have with this person is the one you have, is the energetic connection. Okay? Because Energy does not die. Once you die from this world, your physical bodies dissipate, isn't it? But what remains is your energetic beings. So when you're already connecting with this person at an energetic level, that is the strongest connection you're going to have with this person. So it's like your guides are trying to first teach you how to connect with this person at an energetic level, so that by the time they come into your physical world, you two are already so connected. Then that is when you're going to create this heaven on earth, 10 of Cups energy over here, because you're already in sync energetically. So physically, things are just going to be flowing so effortlessly with this flexibility card over here. You're just going to be meshing with each other so well, you know. There'll rarely be conflicts in your life because you guys will know how to maneuver with this flexibility card over here. You'll know how to maneuver any minor conflicts that you have with each other, because you'll already have established an energetic connection with them before you even meet. Okay, the 10 of Cups is a card of flowing relationship, minimal arguments, and even if you do argue, they're going to be so minor and you're going to resolve them before the day ends. You know, this is not a karmic relationship. Once you meet this person, your relationship is going to move so fast in terms of commitment that at some point you may feel like you guys are moving too fast, but the reason you're going to be moving fast is because you already have connected with them energetically. So when you meet with them physically, you'll not feel like you need to get to know them even a little bit longer for you to become more committed to them. You already know them energetically, and I feel like this time apart is what is creating that foundation. Okay, so yeah, so let's see what's going on with their life right now. Okay, Spirit, what is going on with this person's life? Oh gosh, guys, I can't make this up. The Magician card has just come up, and the Page of Wands. Wow, the Magician and the Judgment card. Two major arcanas. This is a powerful time for this person, and the Judgment card is a card of rebirth. So first of all, with this is the Magician card and the Page of Wands. Usually the Page of Wands represents a spiritual awakening journey. Like the page is now going on a journey to discover his spirituality, and I feel like that is what's going on with this person when it's paired here with the Magician card. Okay, right now this person is actually experiencing some form of spiritual awakening, and I feel like you guys have already experienced spiritual awakening, but this person had not yet experienced a major spiritual awakening. Okay, with this Judgment card coming up here, I feel like this is their major spiritual awakening. Not to say that this person is not spiritually inclined, it's just that they'd never, I feel like they're going through their first major Kundalini awakening. We all go through mini awakenings, but then there's that one major one that breaks down so many things, you know. And I feel like that is what they're going through right now. They're going through a huge spiritual awakening, the major Kundalini awakening that is now opening them up to who they are at a spiritual level. And the reason you two have not yet met is because you two are actually high-level soulmates. Your connection is a sacred connection, and the only way another highly evolved being can unite with another highly evolved being is if both of them have awakened. So you have awakened, but they had not yet awakened, and that is part of the reason why you had not yet met, because Spirit was waiting for this person to awaken and remember their spirituality before they can connect with you who's already spiritually awakened. That way you'll both be at the same level. Okay, so this person right now is going through a major spiritual awakening. They're experiencing their first Kundalini awakening, and they're still understanding this journey, and so they're still on a self-healing journey. And once this self-healing journey completes, once they become the Magician, they now will be able to manifest you into their life. Facing one hand is pointing to the spirit realm and another one is pointing to the ground, meaning the 3D plane. And so once he's mastered how to use his tools over here, how to use his spiritual gifts, then he will be able to manifest you. Okay, so the reason you have not yet manifested this person is because they are still undergoing a spiritual awakening. And because you two are sacred soulmates, you cannot come together unless both of you have fully awakened. You have fully awakened, this person had not yet fully awakened. And Spirit is just working with this person right now, with this angel over here. These are the angels. These are the angels that I was telling you that are coming through. So the angels with these naked people over here, the angels are helping him to awaken, or helping her to awaken, okay? So in the meantime, that is why you're being told to focus on feeling the way you'd feel if this person was already in your life, because by you connecting with this person at an energetic level, you're also helping them to awaken, okay? Your role is to help this person further awaken by you just focusing on the life you'd have once you two are already together. That was your soul contract with this person, that the way you would help them to awaken is by you holding the vision of this fairy tale type of love that you want to manifest, or that you've been dreaming of, okay? So you have a role. If you do not focus on this feeling you would feel if you already had this person, then you're making this person's journey to you much harder, and it will take a bit longer because he'll take a little bit longer to also awaken, okay? You have a role in this, okay? So I hope that is clear. That is what is going on with this person. And what else? Yeah, that is what is going on with this person. So let's see, what message does this person have for you? What message does your soulmate have for you right now? If they were to speak to you right now, energetically, what will they say? And there are crickets making sounds in the background. I hope it's not too loud. Let's just take it like it is the animal spirit guides trying to help us to further connect with your soulmate, okay? What else does your soulmate want to tell you right now? If they were to speak to you, what would they tell you right now? So guys, be patient with this person. I feel like part of the reason they're also awakening is because deep down they have already felt this feeling that they also need and want to be in a romantic relationship. And that feeling of them wanting to be in a romantic relationship is actually what has sparked this awakening. So they want to manifest you just as much as you want to manifest them. But before they can manifest you with this magician card over here, they first need to awaken and remember who they are, so that they may be able to connect with you at an energetic level. And then once they connect with you at an energetic level, then it will be possible for both of you to now physically meet in the 3D world, okay? So let's see what message they have for you. Treasure your loved ones. It is important to love others deeply. And I can see here a mother with a child with the hands over here. Treasure your loved ones. Interesting. And remember at the beginning of this reading I said your ancestral spirit guides and the angels are the spirit guides that wanted to come through in this reading. And so here, the angels have already come through here through the judgment card, right? The angels are the ones helping your person awaken. But now I feel like your person is saying, on this journey to finding them, you need to work with your ancestral spirit guides. Your ancestral spirit guides are the ones who are going to guide you to this person. So guys, if you haven't already done an ancestral healing session where you release the traumas that you've acquired from your ancestors that prevent you from manifesting a successful life, whether that is in your loving relationships or your career, then consider doing that. Because for as long as you still have those traumas, you will not be able to fully connect to the ancestral spirit guides. I have a session in my shop that I can help you identify what ancestral traumas are limiting you in regards to love and career or any other thing. And then in that same session, we do a meditation where I now teach you how to connect to your ancestral spirit guides, because he's saying your ancestral spirit guides are the ones who are going to connect you and bring you to this person. So work with the ancestral spirit guides from now on, because they are going to guide you to where this person is, okay? That is what they're telling you here with this. Treasure your loved ones. It is important to love others deeply. But before you can connect to the ancestral spirit guides, as I've said, you need to release any ancestral traumas within you, because those ancestral traumas are going to make it very difficult for you to understand the guidance messages coming from your ancestral spirit guides. So just check the links in the description of this video if you're interested in working with me to release your trauma and to learn how to connect much better to your ancestral spirit guides. Okay, let's see what else they want to tell you. The heart of the matter. There is more going on than meets the eye. Exactly what I said, right? So you guys right now feel like the reason you haven't yet met this person is because you are doing something wrong, or you are not doing anything, but you're being told no, it's not just about you. This situation has two sides, your side and their side. And on their side is what they're saying, there's more going on than meets the eye. Okay, they are undergoing deep spiritual awakening, and for as long as they're still not fully awakened, they are not able to manifest you. Okay, so it's not entirely your fault that you haven't met this person. There's more going on in the background, especially with them. Okay, and I feel like here they're also just telling you you've done your part. Okay, stop being too self-critical. You've done your part, and they're so happy that you've done everything you can to try and manifest this fairy tale type of love. Okay, so don't beat yourself about it. Just because you haven't met this person yet doesn't mean that you're doing something wrong or you haven't done enough. I feel like they're telling you you've done enough. It's just that they are going through something deeper that requires a little bit more time, and they're asking you to be a little bit more patient with them as they go through this awakening process. They don't want you to give up on them, because like you've been told, they are trying to manifest you with this magician card as much as you are trying to manifest them. They want this fairy tale love with you just as much as you want it with them, and your role in helping them find you is for you to focus on your vision, focus on feeling the way you would feel if this person was already in your life, because that feeling is going to be the guiding light for this person to awaken and finally come towards you. If you stop feeling the way you'd feel if this person was already in your life, then they will not be able to feel you, and they will not be able to fully awaken and come and find you. Okay, so I hope that is clear. So now let's get one final guidance message from your spirit guides, and then we end this reading. Wow, and right now I can hear your guides say, watch this reading twice. You might get more messages the second time you watch it. Watch it right now and then come back to this reading after 1 day, because remember, you guys have a lot of one energy in your reading. One, you know, a lot of magician energy over here. So I feel like you need to watch this reading twice so that you can integrate the messages that have come through here. Okay, wow. Okay, so let's see, final guidance message from your spirit guides regarding your connection to this person. No, definitely not. Let's pick this one. Ooh, I don't know whether YouTube is going to push my content if I leave this, but you know what? Let's be authentic. This is the card that has just come up over here. And whenever I see this image, I don't know what message is behind. I feel like this is just all about sacred union. This is what I was talking about, you guys connecting at an energetic level. Anyway, I've already just shown the image, so it's fine. You guys connecting at an energetic level, okay? Energetically, you are already so connected, okay? So anchor in that feeling of knowing that energetically you're already connected. Even though you're not seeing this person physically, energetically you are connected. And remember what I said, the strongest connection you have with this person is that of the energetic connection, because your physical bodies can dissipate, but the energetic connection remains, okay? So let's see. Yeah, I just said that, sacred union. This card has so many cards. I can't cram all the cards, and this is exactly what I just said, sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. And the message coming through here is sacred union is imminent in the physical plane. It is already happening in the energetic world, and now it's just a matter before you two physically connect in this 3D plane, okay? So hold your vision, it's going to happen. That fairy tale type of love that you've been wanting to manifest is possible for you. You got the 10 of Cups in a card in a reading that is about love. That is the most positive card you'd want to get in a love reading, other than the Lovers card. But sometimes the Lovers card can represent another message of decisions. But the Ten of Cups, whenever it comes in a reading, it is almost always about love and fairy tale type of love, okay? The emotionally fulfilling type of love. So guys, I hope this reading has been useful. Leave your comments. Let me know which parts of this reading resonated. I feel like let's drop some emojis to anchor in this energy and allow you to be in this frequency of being flexible and open-minded, okay? So that you may be able to work with the universe to manifest this person into your life. Let's drop some cups emojis in the comment section. Let's drop some love hearts for this image over here of sacred union. And then let's drop some infinity symbols with the magician energy over here, okay? The infinity symbol is to represent your ability to manifest. The cup symbol is your ability to manifest the fairy tale type of love that you want, the emotionally fulfilling love that you want. And the love heart is to just bring everything together, okay? So, and also like this video if it resonated, share it with another person who you think would benefit from this reading, and hit the subscribe button if you want more love readings like this. Otherwise, I am so grateful that you reached this point. This has been a long reading and I appreciate your time, and so I will see you in your next reading. Bye.